Deep silence in the void, low bass slowly rising.
Boom boom bass, tear the night apart. Cowbell ringing like a warning star. Funk in the air, feel the darkness wake. Heavy 808, made the whole ground shake. Black horizon with no light, cold wind running through the night. Bassline crawling through the air, funk power everywhere. Neon sparks in endless space, lost shadows with no face. Cowbell slicing through the tone, funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass in the void, flow Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike, heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the shadow zone, cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground, city shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, funk energy moving fast.
Dark winds moving through the haze. Silent streets like a maze. Bassline deep like a rolling wave. Funk rhythm that we crave.
Shadows dancing in the night, neon sparks fading light. Cowbell calling through the beat, funk fire in the street.
Dawn appears beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away. Funk echoes in the silent air. Void rhythm everywhere.
Stars fade in the midnight sky. Low bass rising from the void.
Boom boom bass like a cosmic quake. Cowbell ringing make the darkness wake. Funk in the air through the astral zone. Heavy 808, claim the throne. Galactic lights and purple haze, lost souls drifting in the maze. Bassline deep like endless space. Funk rhythm we embrace, going moving through the night. Neon shadows out of sight, cowboys slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne.
Boom boom bass through the astral flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night.
Boom boom bass through the shadow zone. Oh, cowbell carving every tone. Oh, funk alive in the underground. Oh, universe shaking with the sound. Oh, boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo the blue space. Oh, boom boom bass. Oh, boom boom bass. Oh, rhythm in the move, in the face. Starlight fading through the haze, dark waves moving through the maze. Bassline deep like roaring tides, funk rhythm never hides. Shadow figures in the sky, echoes drifting passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat, funk pulse in the street.
Dawn appears beyond the gray. Slowly fades away. Funk echoes in the silent air. Astral rhythm everywhere.
When I breathing slow, bass rising from below. When I breathing slow, bass rising from below. When I breathing slow, bass rising from below. Boom boom bass, helping me pull me from rise.
Boom 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 bass, break the silence loud. Cowbell ringing through the crowd. Funk in the air, make the darkness shake. Heavy 808, make the whole world wake. Neon sparks on empty roads. Shadow moving heavy lows. Baseline creeping through the lane. Funk rhythm in the brain. Streetlights glowing purple haze. Lost souls trapped in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass, let the chaos flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass to the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast.
Hey, I beat is low bass, rising funky low, booming bass, booming bass. Cowbell echo in the dark. Hey, I beat is low bass, rising funky low, booming bass, booming bass, booming bass, booming bass.
Midnight wind across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke rising in neon air. Cold shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street. Morning glow beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away. Funk echoes through the silent town. Last vibration going down.
Bass starts to rise. Boom boom bass, break the city calm. Cowbell ringing like an alarm. Funk in the air, feel the tension grow heavy. 808 make the streets explode. Neon lights on crack concrete. Dark rhythm under my feet. Baseline moving through the night. Funk energy burning bright. Engines roaring distant lanes. Going running through the rain. Cowbell slicing through the sound. Funk vibration all around. Boom boom bass in the chaos flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. To the rebel zone, cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground, city breathing through the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Shadow figures cross the street. Lost souls moving to the beat. Baseline deep like rolling waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Neon haze fills the sky. Midnight echoes passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Funk echoes in the silent town. Last vibration going down.
All the way through the night, starting to
Bass hit the ground hard, cowbell ringing like a battle guard. Funk in the air, feel the tension wake. Heavy 808 make the whole block shake. Streetlights glow on empty stone. Midnight kings claim the throne. Baseline deep like thunder sound. Funk vibration all around. Engines roaring in the haze. Neon lights inside the maze. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Funk fire in the street.
Boom boom bass, let the fuel. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass to the rebel zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast.
Shadow figures pass me by. Cold neon in the sky. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke rising in purple air. Street goes everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow across the lane. Bass fading on the gang. Funk echoes through the silent town. Last vibration going down.
vibration all around. Boom boom bass through the steel night flow, Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike, heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the shadow zone, cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground, city breathing through the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, funk energy moving fast. Smoke rising in the purple haze, street lights blur in the maze. Baseline deep like a rolling wave, funk rhythm that we crave. Shadow figures pass me by, neon sparks against the sky. Cowbell calling through the beat, funk fire in the street. Morning glow on silent steel, bass fading but still feels real. Funk echoes down the empty lane, waiting for the night again.
Digital lights in the haze, cold screens start to blaze, neon signals in the sky, night system coming alive.
808, blood in circuits now. Cowbell slicing sharp and loud. Heavy pulse they start to climb. Rhythm out of time. Chrome reflections on the street, electric thunder in the beat. Baseline moving thick and low, dark vibrations start to grow. Laser colors cut the air, broken signals everywhere. Cowbell ringing through the zone, funk empire on the throne. Turn the bass beyond control, let the frequencies take soul. Speakers burning through the night, funk ignite the cyber light. Energy begins to rise, metal echoes to the sky. City dancing in the tone, bass invading every bone.
Low wave forming underground, pressure growing in the sound. Crowd frozen for a breath, waiting for a bass.
808 like thunder rain, cowbell carving through the brain. Bone storm racing through the night, cyber chaos full of light. 808 like thunder rain, cowbell carving through the brain. Bone storm racing through the night, cyber chaos full of light.
Engines whisper in the dark, cold night waiting for the spark.
Boom boom bass till the silence loud. Cowbell ringing through the crowd. Funk in the air make the shadows wait. Heavy 808 make the whole road shake. Ghost headlights on empty lanes, midnight racers break the chains. Baseline rolling through the street, funk rhythm under my feet. Neon smoking purple glow, silent engines moving slow. Cowbell slicing through the tone, funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass, let the engines roar. Brazilian funk like a thunder war. Speakers loud, make the night ignite. Heavy bass, rule the night. Boom boom bass through the racing zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Shadow riders pass me by, cold neon in the sky. Baseline deep like roaring waves, funk rhythm that we crave. Street fog rising through the air, ghost engines everywhere.
Morning glow on empty road, bass fading soft and low. Funk echoes in the silent lane, till the night returns again.
glow in the midnight sky. Bass rising from the underground.
Boom boom bass like a burning flame. Cowbell ringing, call my name. Funk in the air, make the darkness shake. Heavy 808, make the whole world wake. Red sparks falling through the night. Shadow dancing in the light. Bassline deep like lava flow. Funk rhythm burning slow. Street echoes in crimson haze. Lost souls trapped in the blaze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass through the inferno. Globus and funk in the midnight flow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the fire zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, funk energy moving fast. Flames rising through purple air. Dark spirits everywhere. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Ash falling on silent streets. Lost hearts follow the beat. Cowbell calling through the night. Funk burning bright.
Fire fades into the dawn. Bass vibration carries on. Funk echoes in the silent town. Last flame slowly going down.
Boom boom bass.
Wind whispers through the street, cold rhythm underneath. Night slowly starts to dim, bass rising from the end.
808 flooding through the ground. Cowbell slicing through the sound. Heavy tremor through the floor. Funk thunder asking more. Purple smoke across the sky. Neon sparks flying high. Bassline rolling thick and slow. Dark vibrations start to grow. City breathing to the beat. Metal echoes in the street. Cowbell striking sharp and clear. Funk energy appears. Ride the black wave of the bass. Sound exploding through the space. Speakers roaring through the night. Funk ignite the dark and light. Turn it louder, feel the storm. Heavy rhythm fully formed. Energy begins to pound. Lost inside the sound. Low rumble in the air, dark pressure everywhere. Crowd waiting for the blast, beat about to crash. 808 like thunder rain, cowbell slicing through the brain. Funk storm racing through the zone, black wave take the throne.
Cold night breathing slow. Low bass starting to grow.
Boom, boom, bass, shake the midnight sky. Cowbell ringing sharp and high. Funk in the air, feel the darkness wake. Have a 808, make the whole block shake.
Neon lights on empty stone. Midnight hunters roam alone. Bassline creeping through the street. Funk rhythm under my feet. Shadow figures moving fast. Street echoes from the past. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass, let the hunters ride. Brazilian funk on the dark sky. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive and underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Street fog rising in purple haze. Cold winds cross the maze. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Lost shadows in neon air. Dark whispers everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street. Morning glow across the town. Bass slowly fading down. Funk echoes through the silent night. Waiting for the next dark fight.
Give me night in the favela bass, knocking through the night. Boom, 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 bass, 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 bass. Yeah. They night in the favela, bass, 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 knocking through the night. Boom, bass, federal shake, funk in the air, in the whole block wait, drift in the dark, spots in the street, 808 hit, make your heart skip beat.
riding slow through the neon haze. City lights burning through the maze. Cowbell ringing like a warning sign. Funk in my blood, yeah, the night is mine. Shadow move when the beats on growl. Engine scream like a midnight howl. Tie side on the empty lane. Duff on rhythm inside my brain. Boom, 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 bass. Feel it in your chest. Brazilian phone for the world to test. Midnight trips with the speakers loud. Bass hit hard, make the ghost talk proud. Boom, 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 bass. Feel the city green. Smoke in the air while the tires scream. Cowbell rhythm cut in the night. Phone take over to the sunrise light. Boom, 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 boom. Cowbell echo through the night space. Boom, 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 boom. Folk wouldn't need business in their face. Black sky door with a neon flame. Street kings whisper my phantom lane. Phone so loud, make the pavement shake. Every step like a small earthquake. Ghost ride rolling through the smoke. Memphis chanting the rhythm choke. Bass so heavy the speakers cry. Phone wave rising to the sky. Boom, 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 bass. Feel it in your chest. Brazilian phone put the world to test. Midnight kill for the speakers loud. Bass hit hard, make the ghost talk proud. Boom, 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 bass. Feel the city green. Smoke in the air while the tires scream. Cowbell rhythm good in the night. Phone take over to the sunrise light.
Engines waking in the dark. Oh, midnight air, engines waking in the dark. Oh, midnight air, engines waking in the dark.
Boom, boom, bass made the asphalt cry. Cowbell ringing through the night sky. Funk in the air like a phantom call. Heavy 808 shaking every wall. Street lights glow on the empty road. Shadow races in attack mode. Bassline deep like a thunder wave. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke drifting through neon light. Ghost engines racing through the night. Cowbell cutting through the beat. Funk fire in the street.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, bass for the phantom ride. Brazilian funk on the dark side. Speakers loud like a storm unleashed. Heavy bass from the underground beast. Boom, boom, bass through the rebel lane. Cowbell ringing through the rain. Funk alive in the midnight sound. City shaking all around.
Boom, 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 bass, boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. Phonk CK, moving bass. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, 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 boom.
Purple haze in the silent town. Midnight kings never backing down. Bassline rolling like thunder strike. Funk power in the night. Shadow drifting through the neon maze. Lost souls trapped in the haze. Cowbell calling through the storm. Funk energy taking form. Morning light break the night apart. Bass still beating like a heart. Funk echo on the empty street. Last vibration of the beat.
I 808 bending through the air, cowbell flashing everywhere, heavy pressure through the floor, funk vibration wanting more, purple lights across the lane, electric echoes in the rain, bassline sliding through the dark, every speaker leaves a mark.
Shadow steps across the zone, cold rhythm in the bone. Cowbell sparks inside the beat, funk thunder in the street. Feel the dark frequency rise, bass expanding through the sky. Speakers roaring left and right, funk awaken in the night. Turn the volume past the red, let the bass invade your head. Energy begins to pound, lost inside the sound. Inside the sound. Inside the sound. Inside the sound. Slow tremor through the crowd, low rumble growing loud. Silence just before the blast, night about to crack.
808 breaking through the ground, cowbell covering through the sound, clank storm racing through the night, bass exploding into light.
Inside the sound. Inside the sound.
night rising, bass in the shadows. Dark night rising, bass in the shadows. Boom boom bass to the demon wake. Funk in the dark make the whole world shake. Cowbell liquor in the empty street. Heavy 808 with the haunted beat. Black sky burning with the neon flame. CD whispers calling my name. Funk vibration under my feet. Every step with a demon beat. Smoke dripping through the purple light. Lost souls dancing in the night. Bassline deep like a thunderstorm. Funk energy taking form. Boom boom bass for the dark ignite. Brazilian funk in the neon night. Cowbell screaming the urban zone. Funk demons claiming the throne. Boom boom bass shaking every wall. Shadow kings answering the call. 808 fire in the underground. Funk waving the city down. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell running through the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Neon ghosts in the alley glow. Heavy bass when the speakers blow. Funk rhythm in every vein. Electric power in the brain. Midnight pulse through the silent town. Every beat making walls fall down. Cowbell ringing like a war cry. Funk rising to the sky. Night fades slowly with the bass decay. Echo drifting far away. Funk spirit in the empty air. Dark rhythm everywhere. Digital lights in the haze, cold screens start to blaze. Neon signals in the sky, night system coming alive. 808 flooding circuits now, cowbell slicing sharp and loud. Heavy posters start to climb, phone rhythm out of time. Chrome reflections on the street, electric thunder in the beat. Bassline moving thick and low, dark vibrations start to grow. Laser colors cut the air, broken signals everywhere. Cowbell ringing through the zone, funk empire on the throne. Turn the bass beyond control, let the frequencies take soul. Speakers burning through the night, funk ignite the cyber light. Energy begins to rise, metal echoes to the sky. The city dancing in the tone, bass invading every bone. Low wave forming underground, pressure growing in the sound. Crowd frozen for a breath, waiting for the bass. Hey, 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 hey. Cyber chaos full of light.
city overload. Low pulse moving through the ground. Hidden rhythm starts to sound.
808 ignite the flame, cowbell screaming through the frame. Bass waves rising from below, funk ritual it begins to flow. Neon mist across the lane, electric sparks inside the rain. Bassline crawling slow and deep, awaken bodies from their sleep. Shadow dances in the glow, dark vibrations start to grow. Cowbell cutting through the beat, funk thunder in the street. Let the ritual begin tonight, bass exploding into light. Speakers roaring wild and free, lost inside the frequency. Turn it louder, break the chain, heavy rhythm in the brain. City moving to the tone, night belongs to funk alone.
Low rumble through the air, dark pressure everywhere. Hey, crowd waiting for the sign. I'm bass about to
Whole night breathing slow, waves rising from below.
Boom, boom, bass, and silent sound. Bass rising from me, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass, with the silence loud. Cowbell ringing through the crowd. Funk in the air, make the darkness shake. Every 808, make the whole world wake. Neon sparks on empty roads. Shadow moving heavy loads. Bassline creeping through the lane. Funk rhythm in the brain. Street lights glowing purple haze. Lost souls trapped in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, bass, let the chaos flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom. How they go in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving fast. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. How they go in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. Energy moving fast. Midnight wind across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke rising in neon air. Cold shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulsing the street.
Morning glow beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away. Funk echoes through the silent town. Last vibration going down.
Low waves under the floor, silent rumble starts to roar. City breathing in the dark, bass about to leave a mark. 808 pulling bodies down, cowbell spinning all around. Heavy pressure in the air, funk vibration everywhere. Neon shadows twist and slide, dark rhythm in the ride. Bassline crawling through the lane, echo shaking through the brain. Street lights flashing red and blue, night energy breaking through. Cowbell cutting through the sound, heavy funk shaking the ground. Feel the gravity of bass, sound exploding through the space. Let the rhythm take control, heavy waves inside the soul. Speakers roaring through the night, purple sparks and flashing light. Funk alive and running wild, chaos rhythm amplified. Heartbeat under the tone, some bass in the bone. Crowd frozen for a beat, waiting for the heat. 808 collapsing walls, cowbell echo through the halls. Fight, thunder taking flight, bass devour in the night.
going on. 808 flooding through the lane, cowbell cutting through the brain. Subwoofer shaking every block, funk rhythm like a shot. Black tires scream on asphalt veins, neon dripping in the rain. Baseline sliding low and wide, city trembling from the ride. It goes dance to parking halls, distant sirens through the walls. Cowbell pulses sharp and dry, dark beats multiplying high.
Dark beats multiplying high.
Turning loud, feel the grind, heavy sound inside your mind. Bass collapsing through the floor, man can hear even more. Night awakened, spirits rise, speaker flames ignite the skies. Metal heartbeat in the street, chaos dancing with the beat.
Slow rumble, growing underneath. Cold vibration in the deep. Crowd jumping to the tone. Bass claiming every zone. So bass crashing like a wave. Cowbell rhythm misbehave. Funk alive inside the dark. Speakers leaving burning marks.
Still wind in the night air, cold echoes everywhere. Engines breathing far below, heavy rhythm starts to grow.
808 smashing iron ground, cowbell blades inside the sound. Bass waves crashing through the core, funk thunder asking more. Concrete towers watching still, neon rivers down the hill. Baseline sliding thick and low, urban pulses start to flow. Streetlights flicker red and blue, dark vibrations pushing through. Cowbell ringing through the beat, funk marching through the street.
Feel the iron rhythm rise, bass exploding to the sky. Speakers roaring loud and wild, funk chaos amplified. Push the volume, break the zone, heavy tremor in the bones. City spinning with the sound, like completely bass down.
Low waves climbing through the air, pressure building everywhere. Crowd waiting for the strike. Darkness about to spike. Break.
808 like metal rain, cowbell slicing through the brain.
Funk storm breaking every wall.
Iron bass consuming all.
Heavy silence in the night, bass rising like a giant.
Boom, boom, bass make the ground divide. Cowbell ringing like a titan stride. Funk in the air, feel the power awake. Heavy 808 make the whole earth shake. Iron shadows on a broken street, dark rhythm under my feet. Baseline rolling like thunder sound, funk vibration all around. Going one through the haze, neon sparks inside the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone, funk claiming the throne. Boom, boom,
Bass let the titan roar. Brazilian funk like a thunder war. Speakers loud make the skyline shake. Heavy bass make the whole world wake.
Boom, boom, bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, funky shaking, moving fast. Boom, boom, bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, funk and you're moving fast. Dark clouds forming overhead, street echo filled with dread. Baseline deep like roaring waves, funk rhythm that we crave. Shadow giants in the night, neon sparks fading light. Cowbell calling through the beat, funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the gray, bass slowly fades away. Funk echoes through the silent day.
Fighting rhythm everywhere.
fires under the street. Silent voltage in the beat. Neon currents start to rise. Night machine begins to rise.
808 flooding every line, cowbell ringing sharp in time. Heavy pulses crack the floor, Phonk, power one and more. Digital shadows cross the lane, electric rhythm in the rain. Baseline rolling deep and wide, dark frequencies collide. Laser colors in the air, broken signals everywhere. Cowbell sparks inside the tone, Phonk ruling every zone. Don't ride the circuit of the bass, sound exploding through the space. Speakers blazing through the night, Phonk ignite electric light. Turn it louder, break the code. Heavy rhythm overload, energy begins to pound. Lost inside the sound.
Lost inside the sound.
Neon sparks in the sky, bass rising from the night.
Boom, boom, bass like a war drum sound. Cowbell ringing, shaking the ground. Funk in the air, feel the city awake. Heavy 808, make the skyline shake. Electric lights on a broken road, midnight wars in attack mode. Baseline burning through the air, Phonk power everywhere. Neon lasers cut the haze, street shadows in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the beat, Phonk fire in the street. Boom, boom, bass, let the neon roar. Brazilian funk like a thunder war. Speakers loud, make the night ignite. Heavy bass, rule the fight. Boom, boom, bass through the cyber zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Purple smoke in the midnight air, street rebels everywhere. Baseline deep like a raging wave, Phonk rhythm that we crave. Electric sky above the town, shadow kings never back down. Cowbell calling through the beat, Phonk pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the haze, space fading through the maze. Phonk echoes in the silent zone, waiting to claim the throne. Cold wind in the midnight air, bass coming from nowhere.
Boom, boom, bass, hit the ground hard. Cowbell ringing like a metal guard. Funk in the night, make the city wake. Heavy 808, make the building shake. Still shadows on the empty lane. Street lights shining through the rain. Baseline deep like thunder sound. Funk vibration all around. Dark steps moving through the fog. Engines roar like a hungry dog. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Phonk rhythm in the street. Boom, boom, bass, breaking the night. Brazilian funk in the flashing lights. Speakers loud like a storm attack. Heavy bass never turning back. Boom, boom, bass for the iron flow. Cowbell cutting sharp and low. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass, boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo through the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, funk and
energy moving fast. Neon sparks on the asphalt road. Midnight kings in attack mode. Baseline burning through the air. Phonk power everywhere. Shadow moving when the lights go red. City rhythm in the steps we tread. Cowbell calling through the night. Phonk rising with the fight.
On it slowly breaks the sky. Face fading while echoes fly. Phone spirit, the empty lane, waiting for the night again.
Dark streets buzzing low, city pulse begins to glow. Engines whisper in the haze, night preparing for the phase. 808 tearing through the floor, cowbell knocking like a war. Sub-bass rolling thick and deep, wake the city from its sleep. Concrete echoes under feet, rhythm crawling through the street. Neon sparks across the lane, baseline running through the brain. Heavy air, electric heat, bodies moving to the beat. Cowbell cutting sharp and dry, funk vibrations multiply.
Turn it loud and feel the surge. Let the speakers start to purge. Bass exploding through the zone. Sound vibrating through the bone. Not allowed with thunder sound. Every block begins to pound. Funk energy running free. City lost in frequency.
Slow rumble rising high, low waves multiply. Crowd waiting for the blast, beat about to crash.
808 like thunder rain. Cowbell slicing through the brain. Funk alive and burning fast. Midnight chaos built to last.
Going through the night, bass starting to rise.
Boom boom bass, hit the ground hard. Cowbell ringing like a battle guard. Funk in the air for the tension wake. Heavy 808 make the whole block shake. Streetlights glow on empty stone. Midnight kings claim the throne. Baseline deep like thunder sound. Funk vibration all around. Engines roaring in the haze. Neon lights inside the maze. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Boom boom bass let the fury flow. Brazilian funk with the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass to the rebel zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, funk energy moving fast. Shadow figures pass me by. Cold neon in the sky. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke rising in purple air. Street ghosts everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow across the lane, bass fading once again. Phonk echoes through the silent town. Last vibration going down, down, down.
Deep beneath the city lines, echo drums through metal minds. Cold air moving slow and thick, hidden rhythm starts to kick. 808 shaking iron rails, cowbell ringing through the trails. Heavy bass inside the cave, rhythm misbehave. Footsteps on the concrete floor, sub-bass rumble wanting more. Neon wires flicker bright, echo bouncing left and right. Shadows dancing on the wall, metal heartbeat through the hall. Cowbell sparks inside the tone, funk claiming every zone. Feel the ground begin to move, let the bass consume the groove. Heavy thunder through the cave, funk energy we crave. Turn it louder, break the chain. Bass exploding through the brain. Underground the speakers pound, lost inside the sound. Slow vibrations rising near, dark pressure in the ear. Crowd silent for a beat, waiting for the heat. 808 like iron storm, cowbell rhythm fully formed. Funk explosion in the ground, endless thunder in the sound.
Lights out across the town, deep bass under the ground. Lights out across the town, deep bass under the ground. Boom boom bass, break the silence loud. Cowbell ringing through the crowd. Funk in the air, make the darkness wake. Heavy 808, make the whole world shake. Neon fade into the night, cold wind under broken light. Bassline creeping through the street. Funk rhythm under my feet. Shadow figures moving slow. Street echoes start to grow. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bang with the blackout flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass through the night. Like boom boom bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in a dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Purple haze across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Neon sparks and fading there. Dark shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away.
Funk echo the silent town. Last vibration going down.
Stars fade in the midnight sky. Low bass rising from the void.
Boom boom bass like a cosmic quake. Cowbell ringing, make the darkness wake. Funk in the air through the astral zone. Have an 808, claim the throne. Got thick lights and purple haze. Lost souls drifting in the maze. Bassline deep like endless space. Funk rhythm we embrace. Cold wind moving through the night. Neon shadows out of sight. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass through the astral flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. Universe shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo through dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo through dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast.
Starlight fading through the haze. Dark waves moving through the maze. Bassline deep like roaring tides. Funk rhythm never rise. Shadow figures in the sky. Echoes drifting, passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street. In the street, dawn is beyond the grave. It slowly fades away. Funk echoes in the silent air. Astral rhythm everywhere.
Engines whisper in the dark space, waiting to ignite.
Engines whisper in the dark. Bass waiting to ignite. Boom boom bass make the asphalt cry. Cowbell ringing the black sky. Funk in the air, feel the night awake. Heavy 808 make the whole street shake. Headlights cutting through the haze. Midnight races in the maze. Bassline deep like thunder roll. Funk rhythm take control. Tires screaming on the lane. Neon lights blur in the rain. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Boom boom bass in the drift flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass in the racing zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Smoke trails rising, neon light. Shadow races burn the night. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Street ghosts racing side by side. Engines scream on the ride. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow on empty road, bass fading slow and low. Funk echoes through the lane till the night returns again.
power, wanting more.
Digital shadows cross the lane, electric rhythm in the rain. Baseline rolling deep and wide, dark frequencies collide. Laser colors in the air, broken signals everywhere. Cowbell sparks inside the tone, funk ruling every zone. Ride the circuit of the bass, sound exploding through the space. Speakers blazing through the night, funk ignite electric light. Let it louder, break the code, heavy rhythm overload. Energy begins to pound, lost inside the sound.
Silence, focus, blindness, my.
Low voltage climbing high, dark pulses multiply. Crowd silent for the spark. 808 like lightning rain.
Cowbell carving through the rain.